Today on the Quick Slant, an update about Devante Adams, a review of the game, and our impressions of being there live. So first and foremost, let's get Devante Adams out of the way.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing, I think, to talk about.
Well, good news coming out too that his MRI apparently was clear,
Yeah.
and he's moving around. McCarthy's saying that he's already
Begging to get
bothering
home.
people at the hospital. So
Yeah.
we can just hope for the best. And the main thing being, like, it doesn't look like he's sustained any life-threatening injury, because that was a brutal shot.
Right, yeah, oh, he was huge. I mean, from up in the upper deck, we saw the mouth guard come flying out, and you knew it was bad right from there. We did actually hear at the stadium while we were there, we did hear that he was moving his hands and feet, so
Yeah.
even at the stadium, we had some good news, but it was scary for a while there. It was
Sure.
frankly hard to enjoy the game going forward. The crowd got real quiet because you just couldn't really get back into the game because you were worried about it.
On the whole
Yeah.
game. Yeah, really,
So-
it was brutal.
So I guess we'll be waiting for like concussion protocol and see how long he'll be out, and hopefully, even from a concussion standpoint, maybe not some very serious after effects.
Right, because we know what happened when Sam Shields got a
Exactly.
concussion, and nobody's
Yeah.
forgetting that from last year.
Yeah.
So.
So thoughts about the game? I think from my perspective, the most impressive thing was the protection we gave Aaron Rodgers with a bunch of linemen that were just, we had four guards
Four
playing
guards and a center,
and they did a great job of protecting, again, with a defense that's not too shabby.
Not shabby at all, and Lane Taylor kicking over to offensive tackle. Left tackle, he hadn't played left tackle since high school,
Right.
and played one snap, and I mean, yeah, we were scratching our heads a little bit about it, and then you saw it play out, and it worked. Give him
Oh
credit.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and it was kind of fun seeing that first strip sack, the Clay Matthews strip
yeah.
sack, where we had 14 points on the board before they even had 2 plays on the field.
Yeah,
that was
nice.
a lot of fun, especially considering Bears fans around us.
Right, and it was so early that it was at that point where you're like, I'm really happy, but there is like 3
whole-
3/4 quarters left to go. What do I
Yeah.
think? Yeah, it was fantastic though.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed by, we really were frustrated watching Williams run the ball.
Yeah, didn't
but
show a lot of pop.
and not that we wanted Williams to get injured,
No,
but
certainly not.
it
Certainly
certainly gave us a chance to see what we could do without him.
With some of the, and we've been to some extent kind of clamoring. You hate to see an injury force somebody else in, but for a couple weeks now, a lot of people have had the feeling that we might want to try some of the other guys like Jones and Mays in there and see
Right.
what they can do, because we're not getting much when Ty Montgomery goes out.
Yeah. Now defensively, of course the strip sack was amazing right off the bat, but overall, I didn't feel like early on we were getting a lot of pressure on Glennon. I'm not sure what you thought, but later on in the game, we really started getting to him, and I think we got in his head, and that's where the interceptions came from. Is
Yeah, I mean, barring the 8 seconds before half, Randall giving up a touchdown, I mean, I thought we did a generally good job. And, the Clay Matthews sack was early, but, I mean, that's just notable. I mean, he moves into first place in the sack. I mean, that's worth mentioning, too,
Oh,
because
yeah.
this
Yeah.
was not just a game that was historical in the sense of the length of the rivalry, the fact that the Packers go ahead
Right.
95-94, but then Clay Matthews getting that. It was a really nice experience, but, yeah, what happens when Mike Daniels gets back? When we get Devon House back, you got to feel like some of these pressure packages can be a lot better than they even were, and yet we were able to get the turnovers.
Right, yeah. So we'll do a little bit more kind of reflections on the game itself over the course of the week. But I did want to talk a lot about our experience at the game, simply because not everybody gets to go there. I felt bad that my phone kind of flipped out on me. It
mine
did
too.
not like the Wi-Fi, and so I couldn't go live. I really wanted to give you that experience of walking down the tunnel and out on to
that's
see
the
the
best
field.
part,
It's so
really. Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
It was incredible. We did have some Bears fans sitting right in front of us.
Yes, we
They
did.
were interesting.
Interesting. Yes.
Yeah,
3 of the 4, serviceable, but
fairly normal
one,
people.
Yeah, completely belligerent one.
right.
And they decided at half to go to the casino
Right.
and didn't come
Well,
back.
it wasn't even at half. It was at the rain
yeah, it
delay.
was at the rain delay.
At the end of the first
Yeah,
quarter.
so it was the
they'd
first
already
quarter, they
given
were
up.
done.
Yeah, which
That
was
was
okay
awesome.
with us because we really didn't want them
Yeah,
around
yeah.
anymore. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun though. There were a few.
But-
there were a few Bears fans that we saw them trickling out at the end of game,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
I have a lot of respect for that. It's hard to.
Oh, it's tough.
We
in
grew up
another
in the
stadium.
'70s.
Yep.
It's hard to watch your team suck it up so bad
Yep.
and still remain proud of them. It's
Yeah.
not easy.
The ones that got us was the one belligerent one, but we will say this:
Yeah.
we freaking put him in his place.
Yeah.
We did that.
Yeah.
And the rest of them we talked to, we were very respectful, but
Yeah.
yeah, we weren't putting up with nothing.
Yeah.
We weren't putting up with
And
it.
we did meet a whole heap of awesome Packer
Yeah.
fans.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, my favorite part of the night was when Brady does a live show on Facebook. If you don't follow that, definitely get on that at what 10 o'clock Eastern
10
time,
o'clock Eastern,
9 Central,
yeah.
every morning except for
Monday through Friday.
Saturday.
Yeah, and then when things happen, like we
Right.
got back at 3 o'clock in the morning, and
At any
so then
rate,
today.
we're sitting at the field. The game hasn't started yet, I don't think. We're sitting at the field, and all of a sudden, the guy next to us stands up and goes, "Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, you're him!" And of course, most of us knew exactly what he was talking about. He had seen Brady on the live show. It was a whole lot of fun to.
Shout out to Eric. Love you,
Yeah,
man.
just to actually meet face to face with someone. We do so much virtual that it's just
Yeah.
great to actually meet someone
So
face to
great.
face.
And then to be sitting, 2 seats down
Yeah.
at complete random, and then the people we didn't know that we met, and we were able to get some people on the live. I was able to go live at halftime and get some people on, let them have some fun with it. So
Yeah.
that was great. That was great.
Yeah. Anyhow, that's all we have for today. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely do so and hit the little bell notification so you get notifications. In addition to my quick slant, Brady does his out of breath Arm Sore Packer Minute, where he walks around the neighborhood and just chats about the Packers. So you'll want to see that as well. And then we're going to start doing some live stuff on YouTube as well. So until next time, go Pack.